So first I wanted to ask you, what's the main concern you have, aside from the lawsuit, what's the main concern you have with Mr. Trump, now President Trump, going forward?
Those whom he will nominate for the vacancy and expected vacancies in the future to be associate justices of the United States Supreme Court. Because those justices, if confirmed, or the nominees, if confirmed by the Judiciary Committee, will have an impact on women's rights and minority rights for decades to come. And I believe will have a potentially negative impact on the values that we've cared so much about.
Now that President Trump's inaugurated, do you think Democrats still should try to block the Supreme Court pick that he makes? Do you think that's the right move for them?
I think it depends on who the nominee is and what he or she reveals about their position on a number of key legal issues that have already been decided by the United States Supreme Court, like Roe v. Wade.
Are you concerned that possible obstruction, because we're already hearing Democrats say we're going to say no to what Trump wants in general. Are you concerned because they criticize Republicans for that? If they do the same thing, it could set a precedent, a bad precedent?
You know, I really think it has to be issue by issue, nominee by nominee. And that's what I've heard from Democrats, that it really depends. They were supportive of certain appointments that President Trump made, and 2 have been confirmed for his cabinet already. And so it really depends on who the person is and what the issue is and what their background is, what their conflicts are, what their ethics have been. I mean, there's so many issues to consider. I haven't heard anyone say in a blanket way that they'll block everything. That's not what I've heard.
Now, my other question is about the lawsuit. Summer, I don't know if you wanted to chime in, but it started during the campaign, the one involving Summer, but now I'm seeing it in the news again. It's restarting. Why resurface all the allegations after President Trump is inaugurated?
Well, actually, we filed the lawsuit last week when he was president-elect. I was just finishing. Okay, thank you. When he was President-elect Trump. So, as the United States Supreme Court said in the case of Clinton versus Jones, Jones versus Clinton, no man is above the law, and that would include the President of the United States.
Do you think the email that Summer sent to the Trump to Rona Graf, do you think that could complicate the lawsuit because it was like a positive email?
You know, I want to say that Summer volunteered to take a polygraph test about her allegations against Mr. Trump. She did take that test. She passed that test, according to a well-respected polygrapher. In reference to any other issues or evidence in the case, we're going to litigate that in a court of law, and this will be decided in a court of law and not by a tweet in the middle of the night.